social justice goblin. So, I know I want to get to making it where it's more topical comment, but I was watching a bunch of his videos, and I'm scared to make this video because he is literally that scary that I'm not 100% certain that he wouldn't show up to my front door. And in the business, when I was working in the business, everyone said this guy is not someone you want to cross because he has no compunctions about murdering you. He doesn't even give it a second thought. He's that, like they used to say he came from the streets of Baltimore, and these were some pretty rough streets. We're talking, you saw The Wire. I knew the real Wire. And it was Alphabet. I was like, it's Alphabet City. But yes. So, this man is that scary because these guys were scared of him. I mean, and these are guys that don't scare easy. He was that scary because you got to remember, I trained in Baltimore, in a suburb of Baltimore, actually, but like right next to Baltimore, in a bad neighborhood, really bad neighborhood. And there were things. I mean, I drove guys into the poor part of neighborhoods of Baltimore, and there was just, it was what it was. I had no compunctures. It didn't bother me, so, I'm like, I was raised by a New York street tough. So, I mean, anyways, but this guy's crazy. I mean, he's certifiably nuts. Okay? So, I was watching this one shoot interview with him. And I'm not so scared of him anymore because I think he's now all about business. And if I offer some cash, his ass would be here and would be one scary ass mofo in a heartbeat and scare the living bejesus out of me. Oh my God, I'm like scared that he's gonna come behind me right now as I'm talking this. But dude, he stabbed a guy in the frigging ring. That's not a joke. He literally stabbed a guy, but he's the nicest guy you've ever met in your life. Because I remember seeing some shoot interviews. I'm like, that's the scariest guy in the business. He's so nice. You're cool with him and say hi and treat him with respect. Dude, he's like, as long as you give him respect, he'll give you respect. That's all it simply is. But if you don't give him respect, like when he asks you some simple business questions because you don't know what the answer is, he's just gonna kill you. Or you're an old fart and you decide to go shooting on this guy, he's gonna fucking kill you. That's just how, I mean, the ultimate story was, so basically when he was in ECW, he used to do these stage dives off the stage. So he was with this one wrestler, I forget his name, and he pulls New Jack off the stage, and New Jack gets messed up hard. Well, here's the whole thing. And yes, it's New Jack. New Jack. And yes, he did stab someone in the ring. And he talked about it. Sags, everybody was afraid of him because he did this. But this one is the most epic that he did. So he basically he joined a wrestling federation just to get his revenge. And what he did was, seriously, he joined this federation. He got buddy with the guy, everything. They thought everything was cool. He had forgiven him for everything at ECW. He got him somehow up on a scaffolding match. He got him up there. And he pulls out of his pocket a electric stun gun and just starts hitting him with the stun gun. not kidding you. He just starts hitting the guy with a stun gun. There's video footage of him just like, he's describing it. I forget what the channel was, but it was like, oh my God. He's doing what? Oh. And like, you thought about killing him. He's like, at that moment, I was trying to kill him. It was all the effing cocaine he was doing. It made him crazy as hell. Yeah, he's a scary dude, but he's not really. He's actually a nice guy. You're cool with him. You mind your manners. You know, like, I would have said hi to him and been polite to him. Because that's just how you treat someone. You know? Don't use the N-word around him if you're white. Oh, he loves, he loves Cornette. But he has yet to forgive Cornette for calling him the N-word. This is not a joke. You never use the N-word. And I mean, no disrespect, New Jack. I'm not going to use it. You know, I'm going to be like Paul Heyman in court, when he's like, I can't say that. No disrespect. You know? No. Cornette, you need to apologize for that. Big time. Hell, if I could figure out a way to arrange New Jack to meet me and Cornette and get those two to sit down and Cornette to apologize, which... Do you think Creepy Man's gonna apologize? Really? Seriously? No. It's gonna be... New Jack is just... He is a legend of hardcore. I mean, he is a hardcore legend. He is probably the hardcorest wrestler that ever was in the business. Ever, hands down. I thought it was Bruce Brody, man. But no. It was effing New Jack. It was effing New Jack. Oh, Lord. The guy is scary as hell. And, you know, he don't give a crap who he pisses off anymore. That's how he makes his living. He's trying to get out, but man's got to make a living. He's all business. He's got a wife and family. He's got grown kids. You know, he's got grandbabies. You know, he's in his late 40s, early 50s. I mean, he's a grown-ass man. He ain't the man he was when he was in his 30s. And that's all it is at the end of the day. So I'm totally not sure, but I'm still not sure. Because, you know, there's just that slight chance that unpredictability is still there. You just never know with New Jack. And that's what makes it so epic. Because I would love to see Jim Cornette apologize to him. Because I don't know what's going to happen next, but it's going to be epic.